Now this first riff is going to combine B minor position 1 and B major position 2, and it's going to go a little something like this. Okay, so what I did there was I started in B minor pentatonic, and I bent up on the G 9th fret, and then hit the E7, and then the G7. So I do a string skip right there. So we got. I learned that from Stevie Ray Vaughan in Texas Flood. Great. He does it more in a minor context, but it's a cool riff. And then I'm going to take it into that major 2nd position by hammering on to the major 3rd. Then I'm going to go down again following that 2nd position, B major. I'm going to go 7 to 9. So we got back to 8, back to 7 and 9 on the B, and then I'm going to go 7E, 7B, and then bend up 10B. Then I'm going to start the next lick, which is going to be which we're going to do that Hendrix riff again. Then I'm going to hammer from 7 to 8 on the G string. I'm going to go D, 9, 7, and then I'm going to go 9, 8, 7. Hammer on 5 to 6. And then I'm going to hit our B chord and hit the actual B note itself. Okay, so we got. Okay, so the whole riff all together, 2 licks combined. Now from there, we can kind of take it more in those Chuck Berry waters where we're going to bend a couple strings at once and take it a little back to the minor sound before we hybridize again. So let's go over some of those riffs. Okay, so this is kind of the second part of our intro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to slide in from 6 on the B and E and slide up to 7. Okay, now from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit 9 and 9 on the G and B, but I'm going to do a little... Right, so I'm going to do a little scratch, a little mute. Okay, so from here, another mute, and then I'm going to go to 7 and 7, hammering on to our major 3rd. So I'm at G7, B7, and I'm hammering on to 8 on just the G. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 10E and 9B, and then do one of those, we've done this lick before, just this part of this lick. We're hitting the B and the E together, and I'm going to bend up the 9th fret about a half step so it sounds like it's on the 10th fret, but it gets this cool dissonant kind of sound right here. So we got... Now I'm going to start in the same spot. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we start the riff off the same. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to 7 and 7 on the D and G. And we're going to slide the first finger down from 7 to 6 to 4. Okay, so all together. Okay, so that's another thing that you can do, is that kind of Chuck Berry, you know, very... And kind of mix those two sounds together, where we're doing single note stuff and we are doing the double stop stuff. Now it's a little different than the Hendrixy double stop stuff that we're doing, but both of them are really cool styles. Double stops just have this real kind of powerful thing to them. So when you use them, you know, sparingly, or in this case, you know, you can go for broke and use them all the time in this kind of song, because it's kind of what's expected. So this is one of those tunes where we can grab the whole trick bag and go from, you know, 50s music all the way up to present, because it's just rock and roll, baby. So let's do a couple more of these.